Guys, welcome to my PvP practice playlist for Minecraft PvP. In today's episode, I will show you how to cart PvP or PvP with minecarts. Now, this PvP is arguably one of the harder skills to learn, but once you do learn it and once it becomes a rhythm, it's a lot easier to kind of have the basics laid down. So basically, a TNT minecart does damage from the hitbox of your feet. So that's why, and same with the end crystals, that's why you see in crystal PvP and cart PvP, you have, I don't have it, but usually blast prot on the boots, definitely, and maybe on the leggings, depending on, like, if it's full crystal PvP or full minecart PvP and there's no, like, mace or other, like, trident, spear, and other things. But a TNT minecart is lighted using either a flame bow or a flaming arrow. This can be through lava or through a fire source like flint and steel. Obviously, crossbows in the game don't have a flame enchantment, but bows do, so you don't need a flint and steel with a bow. And all you need to do is place a rail. Powered rails give a slight damage buff, I think, than regular rails. TNT minecart and shoot it. And that does quite a lot of damage to non-blast prot players and people that aren't in full netherite. However, once you do that, there is a limit to how fast you can do it. And even then, it's quite easy for people to just break the TNT minecart with their sword. Obviously, I'm in creative mode, so it doesn't break, it just vanishes. So there is a technique called insta-carting, and this is how you perform it. You shoot an arrow, you rail, then you TNT minecart. Arrow, then a rail, then a TNT minecart. And when you put it together, if I can hit it, because it is quite hard to do, I am fumbling this, there we go. It looks something like that. What I do say you can do is place a rail down, then arrow, then TNT minecart, because then they're not able to break the TNT minecart. If they have a pickaxe in their hotbar, they could instantly switch to it and try break the rail if it has efficiency 5. But I just think it's a lot easier to kind of learn the mechanic of doing that before you try insta-carting, because it's quite a lot easier. What I will say also is, because, like TNT, you do not take any damage when behind a block, or if you're like that, under a block where the TNT minecart is placed, because your feet are down there, not up here next to TNT minecart, you take very little damage. So you can use blocks to block TNT minecart hits, and just kind of box yourself in, and that will prevent TNT minecart from doing damage. They obviously do damage there, and you can obviously use the TNT minecart to break it, but that generally helps to reduce damage and generally keep your health above. Obviously, TNT minecarts do damage to the opponent as well. So the instacart is quite a hard mechanic to learn. But generally, I just say practice flinging arrows like that upwards, so that they have a also generally practice on like a super flat world in creative mode, so you don't take any damage and you can just kind of just keep practicing. The other TNT minecart PvP method is using a TNT minecart and then having a crossbow bolt pass through a flame to light it. And this one, I'd arguably say, is a lot easier to learn quickly. Obviously, if you miss the flame, nothing happens. Obviously, you can do this in any order you want. You could flint and steel, minecart, and then arrow, but you can't instacart with the crossbow because it travels so much faster than the bow. But yeah, another way you can do this is by using a block to negate the damage that you take from the TNT minecart. Although I will say, if you don't have this up to speed, then they can just break the block. Although it is, and it also is quite hard to hit the TNT minecart from behind a block like that, because you have to hit the exact right hitbox. So generally just practicing around. Using a crossbow and this is also very good. But yeah, so you got two main things. It's the instacart, or just generally carting. And then the crossbow cart, which does more damage. If I could hit it. Which does more damage because the crossbow travels further. But yeah, those are the two main cart PvP methods. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe if you want to see more of these videos and watch my channel grow. Thank you for watching.